Hi, Carol here, and welcome to my craft room to part 2. You are not going to believe this, although some of you will. I erased part 2. I already had it done. I already went through it. I was going through my camera and I thought, oh, I'm going to take some of them off before I upload it, and pressed all instead of current. I don't know. It was gone. So I'm starting over on part 2. Which is kind of good because I'll get to explain it and move on, because part 2 was just putting the pages together. And you say, Carol, just putting the page together, that's a major. Yes, it is. But remember these pages that we had here that are measured at, as long as you have these pages, we're going to be okay. It is these are measured at 6 1/8 by 6 1/8 by 8 1/8, I think, by 8 1/8, 6 by 8 1/8. I'm sorry, 6 by 8 1/8, the same as your in the center for putting your pages on. These 4, they're exactly the same height. They come in from your actual board here, from your cover, right? Let me show you that. See how they set in with the binding that we put in here to make the center strong. And so this is what you do. You take one of those pages, just one, and you lay your book out, okay? So you're going to put this page that has the 1/2 inch double-sided tape, you're going to put it down flat with the cover. Okay, so lie it flat with the cover, butt it right up against this first of your 4 gussets here that we put in there. So you're going to push it up and then pull this down. Then you're going to have this other, let me hone in here because I want you to get this. Then you're going to have this, see how you have one here and one here? You're going to take this and you're going to take your page, pull this one down, and you're going to rest it on here so that the first page, when you do it, this page is on the back of your 5/8 of an inch here. So it's on the back. You flip this down, then you grab your other 5/8 of an inch. This is your first binding gusset, we'll call it. You're going to go to the back of this one and put this page on the back, so that you're going to have the first page here. This one is on the back. This is on the, you're going to take the first one and this is on the back. Okay, put it down. Then grab the next one and you're going to put it on the back so that this looks flush. And then when you get to this side with the 2, maybe it'll help if I do this. So this side, that piece of paper, I'm so sorry that I erased this video. There's nothing I can do. So on this 5/8 of an inch, this piece of paper right here is going on the back of that 5/8. Then you're going to put it down. Sorry. Here's your first one, that first panel. This is easier to explain. This is the first gusset panel we put down. 5/8 of an inch, 5/8 of an inch here, okay? This page that has the 1/2 inch double-sided tape on it is going to go on the back side of that first gusset here. I think you can see that more easily if I do it this way once it's done. Let me just zoom in here. So this page is going on the back here. See that? Then you put that down. This next page is going on the back side of this 5/8 of an inch as well. So you have one on the back. The next one, you are putting that in flush on the back, like so. You'll be left with 5/8 of an inch and 5/8 of an inch. Bring that up, and this page will go on the other side of the gusset. So see how you have that line? This page is going on the back of this. then you're going to press it down. Fold it over and you're going to be looking at the same as the front. Nothing here, nothing here. Bring up your next 5/8 of an inch gusset, which is, see, there's the one right there. Whoops, I'm sorry, right there. So you have, they're actually on the inside. So let's do it that way. They're on the inside now. See that? Then when you put this down, you see both of the 5/8 of an inch here. Lift this up, like so. Just a minute. And then when you have this over, because there's your 2 5/8 of an inch. I'm trying to get the light to zoom in on here. Put this down and then you have nothing here, right? Because you're going to work with the next gusset, which is the third one. Okay, so here it is here. They're always on the inside. Is that easier to explain? These pages are always put on the inside of your 5/8 gusset. There's one put on the inside, and this one, next one here. So you're going to look at these two. So that's how you're going to do it. And watch when I show you here. Then you have another one. So you're going to have 8 pages. I've already done this cover, but you're going to have 8 pages here. So let's back up. Let's look at it this way. This is what I did in the second video. So you have your first gusset. Right? There's your first one, 5/8 of an inch. I'm holding it. Boink, boink. See that? This page goes on the back of that first 5/8. The next page goes on the inside. So this is on the back of the first 5/8 that sticks up, and the next page is on the back. Then you're going to take your next gusset, which is right there. See it? This is on the back. This one is on the inside. So you're left with this nice clean part. Flip it over. Then you're going to have one on each side of both the 5/8 of an inch. Then we get to the next gusset, which is here. Oops. Here and here. Every gusset, these pages are on the inside. See? So when you look at it, when I do it like this and I close the book, let me see if I can do it like this. Oh, I feel so bad I erased that. That's what that's going to look like inside there. So the first gusset here, it's on this side of the 5/8. See the page? It's on that side. Then you grab the next one, and you have this one and this one. They're on opposite ends, so you're going to end up with smooth, 1/2 an inch, then you're going to, or an inch right here, then you're going to have it on opposite sides of the 1/2 an inch. You're going to have it smooth for an inch. You're going to have it 1/2 an inch on the back side. So you're going to be able to see smooth, inch. Then the next pages, you're going to see the 1/2 an inch. Smooth, and that's the back side. And then when you get done, it is going to look like 6 of them. Oh, let's go this way. You're going to have 6 exact right there. And then the 2 outside pieces, which is here and here. And there you have it. It is actually, does that help there if I go like this to show you? As we're doing the album, you will see how this went. You've got all of these, got 4 of them, remember? 4 of them that measured, I don't know if I kept that little piece somewhere. I just want you to be able to get this really well. I just want to see where my little page, we'll come up with it, no worries. So here's the first Let's get our first page here. Determine which one is the front and which one is the back. So this was my front. I cut out, okay, let's back up here. There we go. I cut out on here, I cut out a black piece and a piece of my 12 by 12 to go onto this page here. Okay, the inside page. Obviously, your base with your cardboard is larger. Okay, this is 8 inches. I should get a ruler and just do this for you. This is 8 1/8 long here. So this page is 8 1/8, and I think it was by 6, if I'm right. 8 1/8 by 6 1/8. So these pages that had the 1/2 inch double-sided tape on them were 8 1/8 by 6 1/8, your craft pieces. And then I brought it in a 1/16 of an inch and a 1/16 of an inch so that you had a black border and your piece. Okay, now determine the front page, which when you flip it, this is going to be my front. Okay, so when I flip to do this, it's going to be on the right hand side. So I'm going to move my camera, sit it on top here so we can work just on the cover for now. So what I did, you're going to take out for your front, your inside, your back, and the inside. I'll give you the measurements. You're going to need 4 of your cardstock, whether it's black or craft. You're going to need 4 of these. And I'll give you the exact measurements here. These will measure 8 1/2 by, oh, let me see, 8 1/2 by just short of 6 1/2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7/16. So just 1 tick short of 6 1/2 for your craft. Okay, and it's the exact size of your cover. Exactly. I want to cover the whole thing. I don't want any chipboard showing through. So this actually, I don't know why I did that, because this should measure 6 1/2, which it does. 6 1/2 by 8 1/2. Your cover is 6 1/2 by 8 1/2. Oh, you can tell I get tired when I have to redo a video, can't you? I'm so sorry. You're going to need 4 of these. 6 1/2 by 8 1/2. 6 1/2 by 8 1/2. That's the craft. Then you're going to grab 4 black pieces if you're going this size. So to set inside here, you're just going to do a 1/16 of an inch in with your black, and then choose your covers. This is going to be my front page of the Heartfelt Creation 12 by 12 pack. So this is going to be my front. And how did I do this? I want it to be exact. So this is my front page with the flowers here, and this is my back page with the flowers on. Let me hold it like this. So this is going to be isn't that something? I had this exactly right when I was doing it. Let's just hold it up here and see. Let's figure this out. So when you close this, that is there, and I want to have these flowers on this side, so both of them on the outside. That's right, there you go. So this flower's on the outside, this flower's on the outside. So let's put that together. I knew it was going to be a tad difficult once I had to redo a video. It's just what happens, your train of thought. Okay, so let's put this down on the front. I will use the Tombow Clear. I was trying to think if I had a larger. I might do the Tombow Mono Multi. Let me see. I'll look for a new one. And we will work with that. Because I don't want to do it all with double-sided tape. Oh, here they are up here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. So figure out your cardstock. This is the you don't want to get too close to the edge, like so. And Tombow's good. I was not pleased when I saw that I had done that. Alright, so this is my front. It's going to completely cover the panel. This is what I like about this journal, because there's no folding of the glue. Will give you a little bit of wiggle room here. Okay. Put that down. If you come out, there we go. Whoop, my hand's a bit sticky there. So let's see how this works. So just take your craft paper, whatever color, make it the exact size that the cover is. And then take your black, which I want to have it like this. And my embellishments, when I put the embellishments on, it'll make all the difference. Now what I have to determine here on my front page is, am I going to have anything I want tucked underneath here, right? Like if you want something tucked like for a flap, which I think I do, so I am going to leave this aside. Let's just do both panels till we figure this out. So we can do the front and the back with our craft, like so. Funny thing is, I have like about 6 of these glue used, so I don't know which one. Obviously this is wearing out as well. There we go. Okay, this one is going to go on the back, and that's the beauty of embellishments. Let's do this. Move it over. Beautiful. Then you can take your ruler if you like. I am going to use my scraper just to make sure it is nice and flat. There we are. So, isn't that awesome? And then we're going to do, in the next video, we are going to make our faux leather. And I'm going to need a full 30 minutes to do that. So let's move on the inside. And we will put a piece of our craft on the inside, just to make it look good here. Like so. And then we'll work with this one. So get all of your pages. I'm just going to grab a bunch of these and use use up my glue. Let's see how we go here. All right. Isn't that something you keep opening? You shouldn't do that. You should use one right to the end. And, whoa. There we are. I don't know. I kind of should run this through my Xyron. That would have been the thing to do. All right. Let's bring that right up. Both are craft, so you have to watch here how you're doing this. Move it right up. There we are. Whoop. No matters because black is going on top of this, right? But let's get it, push it. There. There we go. Let's grab the there we are. Very nice. All right, we have the inside page done, and then we're going to start working on each one of these flaps. So you have this one, then you have a 1-inch gusset on the inside with nothing on it. Then you're going to turn the page and you're going to have 2 1/2-inch. Turn the page, nothing. There we go. Oh, you have to open them up. That's how it works. So every double, isn't that awesome? And that's all we had to do. So we're working on this, the very first page. And make sure you're working it here. Isn't that so pretty? Wait till you see it with the let's work on this first page. Okay, so what I have for this is I have these tiny little magnets. I bought it on the internet. I don't even think it says the size on here. I'm so bad for that, of taking and ripping everything apart and not keeping the info, but they're just positive and negative magnets. And this is what's going to be nice. I'm going to try to hurry the first page for you. Make sure I'm down on here so you can see it. Remember, we cut this out, this strip, and we used the Martha Stewart. My pages are going to use the Martha Stewart scallop, and I am going to use the Martha Stewart, this one, whatever this one is, with the flowers, and then it has the corner punch. So we're going to use that on our innards. So for this one here, I want to put it down before I put the black on here. So this is going to go like this, and I've already put, which one did I put the tape on? I've already got one ready. This is going to be, I have tape here, and the size on this one doesn't matter because you can make it whatever size you want. I made it 3/4 of an inch where I scored it. So the whole thing is 2 inches. 2 inches scored at 1 1/4 inches, and then bring it over 1/16 of an inch. So you have that tiny little gusset right there, a tiny little crease. Okay? And I decided that that was going to go here so that when I put my next page on, this would be covered, right? But I want to have a magnet on. Let's see, which side was I going to use? Remember this? You have to have all these together. I made a whole bunch of these. And now I'm going to just go into silence here till I find them. Here's all my pages. So that's not that. That. All right, for the first page, oh, here it is right here, right in front of me. All right, so I wanted to have a flap for the first page. So let's do this. Okay, put my cover on. It's nice and heavy, which is really nice. And do I want this down here, like so, to open up? And then I can have, no, I can't do that now because I already put this on. So I will work with this one. Yes, I'll have to do the second page like that. So let's, I don't mind on this one having, let us look, this decorating thing. See, not doing that really threw me for a loop. Okay, let's do this one. On this page, I want to have a, let's put this in the corner right here. I want to have somewhere where you can tuck something here. So that'll be nice. So let's get our tape and do that. That's why it's nice to cut all of these pages out. This video, part 3, will be the nicer video because I'll have everything ready and planned. When I noticed that I erased that, it just threw me for a loop. Okay, so I got these embellishments at Michael's, and I am going to use the corners. So we will put this down in the corner, and I want to use one right there. This way I can kind of see what I am doing here. Up. Like so. I'll have that there. And we could put that there. I think I'll do odd corners. Can you see that if I do this? Yikes, let's hurry. Okay, so I took this embellishment. I am going to put it down here and then work. When I come back on the next video, I will have everything ready to go. So we have that. Isn't that pretty as our first? We'll really embellish this up, but you want to have a lot of pockets and a lot of flaps in here, and I'll have it better arranged. What I want you to understand is where you put these pages. So let me hold that up quickly so you can see it just like that.